Hi friends, it's Kamal and you're watching Maths by Jajoria. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel. In this video, I will explain the Pythagoras in trigonometry. So this will be the introduction to the trigonometry for the right angle triangles. Pythagoras. So mainly we talk about the Pythagoras theorem. So what is actually Pythagoras theorem? So the understanding of how we use Pythagoras theorem is to find the missing sides in a right angle triangle. So for instance, you have this right angle triangle here and you have a side here A, B and C. Okay, so the A side, you can say all of this. Okay, so from here to here. Then B is like a base one, so that's from all of this. And the C here, the longest side, this side here, you can say C is the longest side. Okay. In Pythagoras theorem, we use to find the distance between the 2 points. So you can say these are the points. Okay. So these are the points. So any distance in 2 points. So any given point, 2 points, let's say these two or these two or these two. Okay. And this is done by the joining the points, which we have done already, to form the hypotenuse. So the longest side here, which is C here, yeah, we call this side hypotenuse. Okay, always remember this, please. So this is the right angle triangle. So this side here, the longest side, these points. Okay, so this side is hypotenuse of the right angle triangle, and using the theorem, this is the theorem we have. So the theorem is, so A square plus B square is equal to C square. So this side A square, B square, then is equal to C square. Okay, so always remember it's all square. Okay, to find the length of the hypotenuse. Okay, so if you need to find the length of the hypotenuse, you use this theorem. So the Pythagoras theorem can also be used to find missing length in shapes such as rectangles, this is what is here, and isosceles triangle. So we will talk about isosceles triangle later on. And then in isosceles triangle, it says that once the shape has been split into right angle triangles. So this part, we will talk about right angles, and then later on I will explain to you isosceles triangles as well. Okay, right, let's move on then. So we got a grid here, and on this grid there is a 2 points here. So one is this point 3 and 1. So this is the coordinates 3 and 1, and then another coordinate is 6 and 5. Okay, so I have already joined this. Okay, now let's form this right angle by joining these. Right, so you got this here. Okay, now if I say the base here, this is A, okay, and this side is B, and this hypotenuse is C. So we need to find out the length of hypotenuse, which is C. Right? So this is the theorem. So let's write down here a square plus square equal to c square. Okay. Now in here, what is a here? So on this grid, we can say like say 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So from here to here is 3. So we can say, okay, you can say 3 unit or 3 centimeter, whatever you want to call. So we can say like say this is, so a is equal to 3 unit. Okay. And here b, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can say b is unit equal to 4 unit. Okay. So as I said, you can say anything, centimeter, meter, which, whatever you want to say, or whatever has been given to you in the exam. Right. So a is 3 square plus b is 4 square. That will be equal to c square. Okay. So what do we need to get now? C, the value of c. So let's say we can write this as like this as well. Okay. So just swap it around. Yeah. So, and that is equal to 9 plus 16. So c square is equal to 9 plus 16. Okay. Add this together, you get 25. C square is 25. So what would be the c? Square root of 25. Yes. And that will give you 5. So c is equal to 5. So the length c is 5 unit or 5 centimeter, as I already have said. Doesn't matter what, as long you got this answer. So this side here, hypotenuse is 5 unit. Right? Okay. Now, clear so far? In this example, what we need to achieve, it says show that the triangle is a right angle triangle by using Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to use Pythagoras theorem, and by using Pythagoras theorem, we need to prove that it's a right angle triangle. This is what we have to achieve. So for that, we got here right angle triangle, and the length has been given as well. Okay. So you got this length here. So you see here right angle triangle is the other way around. So it doesn't matter which way around they put, as long you understand that it is a right angle triangle, and we need to prove that by using Pythagoras theorem. Okay. So I'll just go through the steps which I have here, and I explain to you as well how we can do this. Right. Okay. So let's say this length here is b. So I can just put down here b is equal to 12 meter, and I can also say here that that is the whole of this length. Okay. Same here, 9 meter of this length. Yeah. And 15 meter of hypotenuse. Yeah. Clear so far? Right. So let's achieve this. What it says here, show that the triangle is a right angle triangle by using Pythagoras theorem. So for right angle to be, so for the triangle to be right angle, it says it must satisfy Pythagoras theorem, which is a square plus, so here we give that this is a, that's b, and we will say this is c. Okay. So you need to satisfy that. So how will we do that? It says this, we need to satisfy this by, we have to show this by this equation. So here I have already written for you that label the side A, B, C, which I have already showed you, A, B, C, and the C is this is the main one, hypotenuse. Yeah, which is the longest side, as you already know. It doesn't matter. I already said here that which way around A and B are labeled. All right. Now, this is what we have to achieve. This is what it says here. And to prove that it's a right angle triangle, we need to get this number. Yeah. It says here as well that for triangle to be right angle, the value of C square must also be 225. Right? So let's get this. So what is A square here? That is your 9 square plus what will be 12 square. That is equal to C square. So here C is 15. Okay, so I will split this one. I'll come to C later on. So let's simplify these two. Okay, 9 square is 81 and 12 square is 144, and that is equal to C square. And these are add together, it gives you 225. Yeah, now we have to get that the C square also 225. Yeah, if that condition met, if that is equal to this, it means that this triangle, this triangle is a right angle triangle. I can do it here for you. C square, and that is 15 square. Okay, right? And what is 15 square here? So the 15 square is 225. So 225, and there is 225, which means that this triangle is a right angle triangle. Okay, clear so far? Good. Right, so now let's move to what I was talking to you before, the isosceles triangle. So in geometry, an isosceles triangle is a triangle that has a two sides of equal length. So these two sides of equal length, I can just done it like this. Okay, and the two angles of the equal measure. So this angle, these two angles should also be equal. So this angle, whatever angle, that would be, so 60, probably let's say 60 degree here. So these two angles should be equal as well. Okay, and these two sides. So that what in geometry the isosceles triangle means. Now, we're going to use our Pythagoras theorem, okay, to solve your B length here. Okay, length B here. Okay, so base here is A. Now, however, you see here, the length here is 24 centimeter. So this whole length here is 24 centimeter. So in the exam, if this has been given to you, you have to be a little bit careful when you're solving the Pythagoras theorem. Okay, and I'll explain to you what exactly I mean. And now again, you have this length here, longest side, yeah, which is 37 centimeter. And what you need to get here is B. Length B. In exam, they may not give you like this. They'll probably give you, they will ask you to find something like this. Okay, so they will say, what's the length of that? They may not have this line, what I have drawn. Okay, but you need to get this in order to get this height. So if you see here, this height from here to here, they will give you in this way probably. And then you just need to suspend this. You need to just have the imaginary line here, so that now this isosceles triangle, you will work on only this part. Yeah, you will work with this part, which is your right angle triangle. Okay, I hope it's clear. Okay, now what we need to do, we just use the Pythagoras theorem, which is a square plus b square equal to c square, right? What is your a here? See here, as I said to you, that I will explain to you this. Your a here, you cannot write 24 because you see the length here is been half. Yeah, so half of 24. So your a would be here. So the a would be here, 12. Remember this. This from here to here, half of 24. Okay. So in the exam, don't make mistake just squaring 24. So please don't do that. All right. So now you understand that your a. So you got here 12 square plus b. This is what we need to find out. C we already have been given, which is 37 square. Okay, clear? Now, in order to get b square, we need to move the 12 square to the other side. And when we move that one, that will change the sign. All right, to minus. Okay, once we get this, just simplify. You got b square. 37 square is 1369. Yes, 12 square is 144. Just calculate that. It should be okay. Okay. Okay, I'll leave that with you. Yes, minus together, that will give us 1225. Okay, and the b would be square root of this, right? Okay, just the square calculation, just you can do it yourself. If in the exam the calculator is allowed, then you can do it. If not, then you have to use the other method. So square root of this, that is 35 centimeter. So the length b here, this length b here, okay, that will be 35 centimeter. Okay, so this length would be 35 centimeter, and that is your answer. Okay, I hope it's clear to you. Okay, wow. Now, as I say always, do me a favor, if you are finding this video informative, please like and subscribe this video. And when you like and subscribe, it just motivates me to make more videos. I'll bring you more videos on different topics. And sure to click the like button and drop a comment if you have any question. I will do my best to reply. Thank you.